And we have the privilege of being the largest gold mining company in Africa. And so when we think about our business in Ghana, we see it as an extension of who we are as an African mining company.
First of all, after these South Africans were disturbing everybody, sacking Ghanaians and the rest from their country, they still want to make profit from Ghana. And it has to do with these companies, South African companies, is it Goldfields or whatever. Now look at this. South African mining company Goldfields is seeking the intervention of South African President Ramaphosa to lobby President John Dramani Mahama to renew the lease, which expires in April 2020. First of all, let me tell you one of the reasons why Goldfields want to renew the lease. But I just pray that TikTok don't restrict this video. If like Goldfields is not profiting, Goldfields will not be telling Ramaphosa to talk to Mahama to renew the lease. Now, Goldfields has been in Ghana for 32 years. 32 years. And you know.
So guys, welcome back again to the channel. Still on the South African company that have been begging Ghana government to please give them more 20 years of license to be able to trade in Ghana. So right now, recently Ghanaians are reacting on this particular videos. According to them, they are saying South Africans that were chasing Ghanaians out of their country, they were chasing Ghanaians out of their country. Now they want Ghana to give them license to trade in their country. According to some Ghanaians, they said they want to be employed in the company, that they want to make use of their company, that South Africans to go back and fix their country. Because I'm going to be sharing the video here for you all to watch. As you're watching, do so well to like the video, share the video, and please subscribe to the channel.
First of all, after these South Africans were disturbing everybody, sacking Ghanaians and the rest from their country, they still want to make profit from Ghana. And it has to do with these companies, South African companies, is it Goldfields or whatever. Now look at this. South African mining company Goldfields is seeking the intervention of South African President Ramaphosa to lobby President John Dramani Mahama to renew the lease, which expires in April 2027. John Mahama, beg, don't renew that lease. Don't renew that land that you are giving to them, 100 million annually, and then they are getting gold from it, and then they will give Ghana 10% profit, and then they will take the rest. Don't renew that lease. You see, right now it's all about Ghana. So right now the Ghana government will have to take over that lease. Whatever they will make from that land, whatever they will make, they should use it on Ghana. It's very simple. Everybody for himself now. Oh, you don't want us to enjoy your country, but you want to use our gold, sell it, and use it to develop your country. So that if you come there, you sack us. No, President Mahama, if Ramaphosa call, don't pick the call. Everybody for himself. First of all, let me tell you one of the reasons why Goldfields want to renew the lease. But I just pray that TikTok don't restrict this video. If like Goldfields is not profiting, Goldfields will not be telling Ramaphosa to talk to Mahama to renew the lease. Now, Goldfields has been in Ghana for 32 years. 32 years. And you know, they pay an annual rent for the land, I think 80 to 100 million. Now, the 32 years that Goldfields has been in Ghana, Goldfields made a profit of close to $20 billion in this mining concession. 20 billion. That is what Goldfields is making. Now, Goldfields also operates in Johannesburg. That's where their headquarters is. Now, compare the investment Goldfields make in Johannesburg and the investment they make in Takwa. They pump a lot into developing Johannesburg. Meanwhile, Takwano, they'll go and open some small school, some small pipe, some small this, some small that, some small scholarship. Then they say they are giving back. Compare Takwa to Goldfield. Compare Takwa to Johannesburg. Those 20 billion that they made, no, they repatriated all back to South Africa. They are profiting from it. They open small school, open small pipe, then develop Johannesburg. Then they want to continue reaping rewards from it. No, they should give it to a Ghanaian to do their mining concession.
And we have the privilege of being the largest gold mining company in Africa. And so when we think about our business in Ghana, we see it as an extension of who we are as an African mining company. So when I think about Takwa, it's a really important part of our business. In fact, 25% of our production comes out of Ghana, our global production. A quarter of our production is from Ghana. In some respects, we were very disappointed to see that Damang is no longer part of our group, because over 30 years of being part of Damang and seeing the success of Damang, it was a time, part of the regulatory changes, that moved on to different ownership. What we are proud of, though, is we have set Damang up for a sustainable future. And when we started the conversation with the government about what the future of Damang was, we were very clear that the most important thing for us is that all of those jobs and livelihoods that were dependent on Damang mine continue. So we invested quite a lot in ensuring that we had a plan for the sustainability of Damang. We were willing to hand that asset over to ensure that that asset was sustainable. And what we've seen today is that the work over the last 12 months has meant that we've now got a mine that's continued without interruption. And that to us was the most important thing. But I will say this today, is that we are not going to give up in any way on Tarkwa. So in November last year, we submitted a lease extension for the Tarkwa mine, which would give us, at least for the initial term, another 20 years of mining at Tarkwa. This will require quite a significant amount of reinvestment. We're going to have to move a huge amount of more material. We're going to have to invest a whole lot in additional fleet and equipment. That's going to require additional manpower to actually move that material over the next 20 years. But what that will do is set up Tarkwa to be a really successful world-class asset for another 20 years. And then during that time, we can consider how we continue to extend the life of that asset beyond that period. So we are very committed to Tarkwa. And if there's a disappointment that I don't spend enough time at the mine in Tarkwa, is because unfortunately a lot of the time that I'm spending in Ghana is being to try and lobby the Minister, Minerals Commission. We're meeting this week with the Minister of Finance and all of those politicians who actually have a role to play in the decision about the role that Goldfields has in the future. So a lot of the work that we're doing and that I'm having to lift is to really try and present the case of why Goldfields. And if I come back to why Goldfields and why we feel so convicted about the work that we do, is that our strategy is really clear. We don't just mine gold for the sake of our shareholders, for all of the international shareholders around the world. A key part of our strategy is to make a meaningful difference in the host communities in which we operate. And if I look at the great...
White people own everything in your country. You people don't even own anything in your country. We agree. We agree. White people own everything, all the land. You people own all your land. What have you done with it? What have you done with it? Leave us with our white people that own everything. It's fine. We're fine with that. You people, you own your own. What have you done with it? Dango.
So guys, as you can see from the videos, Ghanaians are actually so angry that, oh, now it is now their turn. You guys want to, play emotional. You want to start begging our government. You want to start asking your government to come and, beg the president of Ghana to please allow you guys to have license to be able to trade. But from the videos that I've been sharing for the past few days, you could hear the Ghana ambassador complaining of how the mayor in South Africa were locking down stores, shops of Ghanaians, and giving the keys to South Africans to take over. Ghanaians are actually not happy about this issue. And I don't know what you think as a Ghanaian. What do you think in the comment section? What do you think should be done? Do you think Ghana government should give them the license for more 20 years to trade in Ghana, or they shouldn't? Or they should do it, do me, I do you. Man, no go vex. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe.